Okay, so for flow simulation, we've got a couple of key enhancements. We're going to look at one of them. Something that we should show is in the PowerPoint, we've got a summary. Currently, the animations are not included, but if you want, you could include the animations that are part of the demo set. But obviously, the big one that people are waiting for is the rotating mesh or rotation region. So that's coming in pre-release 1. It's not in the current version yet, so you can just show the animation if you want. As far as the other enhancements go, one of the ones don't typically show live is the ability to, once you run an analysis now, you're free to do other things inside SolidWorks. So, for example, once that's launched and you can see it's busy solving, we can go back. I can switch to another device. We can come in here and maybe suppress stuff, whatever else. The main restriction you've got is you can't come in here and modify or do any flow-based things. You can adjust configurations if you're interested to look at different things, but you cannot modify the flow setup. You can do geometry changes if you really want. So the only thing is locked is flow, and then that just enables you to do other things while your flow simulation is running, which is pretty beneficial. But as I said, it's something that's a bit hard to show live easily, just because you don't want to waste time just showing a simulation running. Alright, so I'm just going to delete that study. Alright, so the main thing we want to show here is the ability to improvements to compare results. And if you've run it before on your machine, it will have cached the different images and everything else you need. So I'm just going to show the section plot. Right click, select compare. And then what I've got is, if you look in the results, we have a couple of XY plots. So you'll see this is a curve going down the center line on the inlet and then one on the outlet. So this is actually plotting the outlet velocity plots. You can see we're comparing just those data as well as the goals, and across these different studies. So you will have to rerun these. They don't take very long, at least, so you can just batch them. Do the compare analysis, then you'll come up with your plots. Again, double click and go to the Windows preview, and you can just step through them if you want, which is quite nice. When you go to the goal plots, when you run it for the first time, it should just pop up as a table. And so the enhancements we have here is in being able to show those as curves or bar graphs. So, and the options of showing the value or the deltas. So once you go to chart, then you can see the trends across the different plots. I think the only thing we haven't looked at yet is being able to adjust the order to get them in the order that you want. And then obviously toggling between curve and bar. So it's pretty nifty to be able to look at the trends for that key data. And then with the curves, the easiest way I find is just to expand the whole pane area and then show the curve results. And then you can zoom into area if that's what you want to do, or reset the zoom. So those are really the big things for flow simulation. And so we're really only showing one key element as part of the demo.